Hello, how's it going? My name is Anthony Gray and welcome to Grayscale Painting. So what am I going to do tonight? Well, as of this taping, I'm doing it in the morning, but you know, it's showing at 7 o'clock at night. Well, for starters, this is an 11 by 15 inch watercolor paper. All right, hasn't been treated or anything. Just threw it up on here, threw some tape on it. Okay, let's switch over. We got some sienna. I got some pretty much ultramarine blue, and we got some what they call baby blue. It's just this light sky blue, and then titanium white. Okay, I'm gonna do one of those paintings that are relatively simple, more or less has to do with just gradation of shades. Okay, and we're gonna put some things in front of it and whatnot. Try to get it kind of a little atmospheric, moody type of piece here. Okay, but primarily working on gradient shades from dark to light, back to dark again, pretty much. All right. So I'll get the old standard beat down 2-inch wide flat brush. We'll switch back over again. Got the cup of water, and we got a little bit of glycerin here. All right, and we'll just start by slapping some of this glycerin on there. It'll be a pretty thin amount. I'm gonna cover a lot of it with the heavy bodied paint. Okay, and we're just gonna come on up here and we're just kind of coat this stuff pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna use a thin layer quickly. I'll just cover the other end here and just work it this way. Doesn't really matter the direction. Back and forth here, just like so. Just cover the whole thing. If you got canvas, just do the same thing with the canvas. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go into my titanium white first. Get a nice batch of it here. And we're gonna come right here in the center, and we're gonna coat that just like that. Bring it on down there, just like so. They're pretty strong in the center here. I got it spread a little bit wide, and that's fine. I'm gonna go with a mix of. Actually, before I do that, let's go into the sky blue first. Before I do that mix, let's go into the sky blue. Sky blue. This is gonna be like the lightest area here. Okay, up and down, straight diagonal. And make it a little bit lighter as you go toward the edge. Okay, bring some of that out here. Make it kind of light going out there like this. Make sure you go straight to the top, up and down, up and down. It's gonna fade out toward this way. Let's fade it right out, just like that. The glycerin makes it spread, so don't worry about that. All right. Now the middle seems to be the darkest spot, but it won't be in a second or two. So that actually looks like the darkest spot. We're spreading this out lighter. You'll see why. It's a pretty fun painting to do. Let's go into our darker blue. We're gonna add a little brown in that blue. Kind of gray it up a little bit there. I still want more of a bluish tinge to it. It's gonna turn a grayish color, but I want to accent it with a little heavier blue. Okay, and try to get a pretty decent mix of it. We're gonna come to the side, and we're just gonna darken that side just like that. Just keep it nice and dark. And you're gonna lighten it up. Come in this way. Lighten it up. Just like that. Make sure you go all the way up with it and all the way down. And this just gets lighter as you bring it in toward the center. All right, it's gonna get a little more blue, a little more brown, mix it in there. Get that same kind of deep color. Come on the other side, and you're gonna do it again. Bring it on out there. And then lightly, just fade into that light area there, like that. Try to keep it as horizontal as you can, okay? And just work at it, straight up and down strokes, like so. All right, I'm gonna go into the other side, get it a little more solid. Right in here, get it pretty solid there, working on it, work at it, and just keep moving it. Now this stuff, I'm just moving it here, moving some of that dark on the other side. This stuff will tend to expand on you a little, and that's fine. It's a good thing, actually. Okay, it is a good thing. As I'm looking at my monitor, some of it needs to be a little more diagonal. I don't want any curves. Just straight as can be. Just like that. Okay. All right. And I'll just start kind of softly blending, especially between the light and the blue areas here. Just like that. Just make it real soft. Kind of make that transition disappear a bit. And we're just taking that smooth brush and we're just gonna kind of mellow out all this stuff here. All right. Just like that. Nice little transition there. All righty. Now, what are we gonna do with that? Well, I got some of the blue and the brown mix, and we're gonna make I guess we can make sort of like disappearing tree stumps. So I'm gonna take 3/4 inch flat here. Okay, we're gonna mix a fairly deep amount of the dark using the blue and the brown. Gonna darken it up a little bit here. Just like that. Get it pretty dark. We're gonna make some solid trunks here, but they're not gonna go all the way down. Okay, so I'm gonna give an illusion. The trees being in some type of misty situation. Okay, so I'm gonna take them, especially around in this area here. I'm gonna take it and go straight down, and we'll stop it right about there. Now they have to be pretty solid, and you just stop it. All right, you can get them of different sizes, different widths. Okay, we'll put one right here, and we'll stop it right about. Thicken it a little bit, and we'll stop it right about there. And we'll maybe get another one a little thicker. You have them come down around there and stop. Try to do one pass at it if you can. All right, I'm gonna take a smaller brush. Watch how I do this. Just take a smaller brush, and you make this disappear. Okay. Just make it blend right into the lighter stuff there. Same thing with this guy. Just bring it on down. Now, as you see, you get little prints here, and that's okay. We're gonna straighten all that out, but we're gonna make this stuff kind of blend and fade out, disappear in there, like that. You take your larger brush and get going a circular motion, kind of smooth all that out there, because you're gonna give the impression of it just disappearing into some of that gray in there, like that. All right. Okay. We're gonna get some more of that dark, and we're gonna keep playing with the sizes of the trees and whatnot. We'll put some down like that. One way up here. Keep it pretty solid up there, but you can wisp away some of that light area there. Just like that, very light, just kind of trail into nothingness there. Okay. And we're gonna come down, let's make another thick one. Come on down like that. Put it right down in there. And remember, all down here, you're just gonna wisp it away a little bit, just fade it, just like that. Just let it nicely disappear. Wipe off my brush a little bit, go the opposite direction. It just disappears. Okay, just like that. Much like that. And we're going to keep going with that. Very simple. Very simple. You can put, well, we'll just move it on. We'll move it on here, just like that. Keep it fairly thick up top though, and we just fade that all out. You take your brush, and you can go up into the color, wipe it off, just go up into the color like so. Don't worry about all of that. Okay. Just like that. We're going to put some lighter ones in here. That's why I got that little gap there. Okay, we'll do another one right down here. Just like that. And then we'll put one more right about here. He comes out a little further. Once again, take your brush, go up into the color, make some of that disappear a little bit. Same thing here, just kind of fade it. Go back up, wipe some of that away. Very simple. All right. Okay, looks a little weird, right? It's okay, we're not done yet. Very simple though, very simple to do. Now watch how we do this. This will make a nice craft project. All right, let's get with a thinner brush. We're gonna go with a, script liner maybe. So we get a script liner. I'm gonna dip my script liner into some water and go back into this dark mix area. Camera should be down here now. Saturate your script liner brush pretty good. All right, and we're gonna start making those little branches. Even though these are dark, it's all right. If they're, if you see them, they're a little dark, it's okay. And we're gonna start making little branches here and there. Just like that. Have one come out there. We'll have one kind of snake around in here. Like that. Make sure you saturate your brush pretty good. This guy's in the back there, so we'll just kind of have him come through like that, and have one come up there like this. I'm gonna get a little bit of blue, put it in there, just to get it a little deeper blue. And you just start making all sorts of interesting leaf or stick patterns. It's like that. Have some come up this way and come around. Just bring that one down like that. Have all sorts of fun doing this. Just like so. Just have some branches come out in front of other branches. All right, let's get this one a little thick. Give him another one in there like that. And maybe have one come down there like so. Just keeping its interest. Just like that. Come on down. Have some come across. Some are behind the other ones. All right. Not too difficult to do. We'll come around in here. Bring some that way and put a thicker one in there like that. Coming out. Now I'm only doing one side of this tree. We're gonna come up with a thicker one. He comes out in front like that. That's all right. You can really, really go forth with your imagination doing these. Very simple to do. Like I said, I would love to see you guys do a rendition of this. By adding the trunks and whatnot to them, makes them look. It makes it look a lot like you did a lot more than what it actually entails. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there for one split second. We're gonna add the other trees. Get some trees in the back there that are a little bit lighter, a little thinner. Okay, so we're just gonna take another brush. This is a 1/2 inch. All right, we're gonna go into. Let's get a little bit more blue. And a slight touch of white in that blue like that. And I'm gonna gray it up a little bit. I don't want it to, let's add a little brown in there. It's a lighter color, like so. Get plenty of it. And we're gonna throw some lighter ones in there like this. It's like that. Put maybe a thinner one in there. He comes down a little bit further. Okay. Just like that, have them fade out there. Take that thin brush, okay, and you just start fading that away. Sorry, start fading some of this away too. It's like that. Matter of fact, As I'm doing that, I'm gonna wear away some of that edge. Okay, so it doesn't appear as sharp. So thin out that edge a little bit. It's like that. Get that light patch out of there. Just like that. Smooth out some of that. It's like that. Bring it in there. Okay. So I think we're pretty good there. Make that a little more solid there. Just like that. Bring him down a little further. This one's thinner, but we're gonna kind of bring him down there. So you got some lighter ones in there. And once again, start fading out that bottom. Just like that. Now, as you can see, I'm not adding glycerin to the paint. Okay. It's not needed. Just kind of fade some of that out in there. Very gentle like. All right. We're going to take some of that color. Get some water. Take some of that color. And we'll put some branches on that. Very simple painting. It's one of these nice fun paintings. Then we're going to put some nice little branches in there. Have some kind of meat around the other branches there, like that. Have it come on down. Snake some over there. Put a couple of them this way. Getting some more of the paint. And we have this branch come aim downward like that. And he comes across over there. Put one out there. He just swings around that direction in there. Okay. Oh, we'll probably pop one there like this. All right. We have one come out this way. Come on down. He's hanging around in the back there. Have one come in front of that one, just like that. Okay. All right. Now we're going to add a little bit of fun stuff in that little misty area there. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's put this narrow guy back. All right. Like I said, this is a great craft project if you ever want to introduce your class or anybody into doing something kind of misty-ish. I'm taking a little bit of gray, put it into the white, just to make it a little dusky. All right, I'm gonna have my little brush handy here, because remember it's starting to dry now. Okay, and we're just gonna kind of pop in using the side of the brush here. Okay, this side right in here. I'm gonna do all of this fun stuff all up around here. Now I'm only do part of it, because remember this is dry, so I'm gonna put a little pressure on the brush, and we're gonna kind of fog all that up in there. Don't want to lose all your values. Some of it you press kind of hard, some of it you do kind of softly. Okay, put some of that mist into the trees a little bit. All right, we're gonna go back to it, but right now we're getting the initial stuff down, because remember this is only wet for so long because there's no glycerin, so you're gonna work it in there pretty good like that. Okay, so look at that for mist. Okay, I'm going back into that whitish gray, using the side of the brush, and we're gonna do some more fun pattern stuff here, just like that. Come on down there like this. Come up in here. Now where the tree starts to fade at, you don't want it to be too far, too close up into that. Because once you start to do the little soft blend, you want it to blend into some of that fogginess there. Whereas down here where it's a little heavier, you know, you can press a little bit more, get some of that. But as you get towards the trees, you can kind of fade it a little bit. Like I say, we're going to come back to it with a little bit of brighter color, a little bit more, so it kind of sticks out a little bit better. All right. Okay. Of course, for me to do that, you need more white. I ran out of white. Very simple project to do. Just a touch more white. Don't need too much. All right. So we're going to continue with the fog. Just a few hairs on your brush. Okay. And we'll pop in a few here. Just like that. Come on down below like this. And you just start to stir it around. You got a lighter value now. Okay. Blend all that in there. Bring it into their edge a little bit. But about like that. Let's get a few more hairs of color. come on down here. Just like that, just pat it in. And once you pat it in circles, you'll keep your values kind of bright. Okay, up in here, just like that. And come down below the paper there. Bring some of that, trail some of that in there like that. Where it's lighter at, you want kind of a stronger value there. Just like so. Don't mess with it too much. Come up in here. A couple more little touches of white. We're gonna bring some way up here. And then we'll come on down below. Like that. Alright, and softly around them edges, because you want to keep some of that light value. Bring some of that mist right in front of the tree there. As you see yourself building this stuff up, just look at it every once in a while. Make sure, you know, get all that nice mysteriousness going on. Okay? It's not very difficult. We want some pockets of brighter white hanging around in there. You know, just like that. You don't have to cover everything, and just slightly, you know, fade out that top, fade out that bottom. Okay, bring some of that spookiness in here, like that. Just kind of lightly circle it around, circle, circle, circle. Smooth it right out. Smooth it right out. Bring some of that up in there like this. Okay. See that? Okay. You still got a little paint on the brush. You can dry brush some of that nice spookiness all up in here a little bit. Like so. Let's take a little bit of that blue. Come on down here, check out what I'm going to do here. And a wee bit of that brown. We're going to get it dark again. Okay, nice dark gray. Get some more brown, pop it in there. This is sienna. And sienna in a dark blue. That's it. Makes it nice gray. Okay. Now, if you see it's turning a little more brown, that's okay. Get some more blue. Pop that blue in there. And you stir it up pretty good, fairly well, like so. All right. Okay. Now, with the flat brush, it's nice deep gray. Let's pop in a few nice little mysterious little boulder things in there. Let's kind of like this. Now, when you do the rocks, keep the rocks fairly sharp there, and we'll pop one in there like that, and we'll block that in like that. Okay, that's one. That's one down. Smooth it out, because we're gonna detail this in a few minutes. There. So at least you got one here. All right. Okay. Let's go back into some of that dark, nice little deep gray there. Oh, let's do this. Let's put one here like this, right? Watch what I'm gonna do. Watch now. Just like this, and we're gonna kind of just tap that bottom there. What we're doing, we're gonna make that rock pop out of the fog a little bit. So what we're gonna do is just lightly tap right into that light area. Just like that. Just tap it nicely in that white area, just like so. Okay, just like that. And wipe off your brush, make it disappear right in there. Go in that circular motion. Just like that. So now you got a rock in there. So you got a nice little rock in that mist there. Just like that. All right. Let's get a little more blue. We're going to deepen that, a little more brown. Let's deepen that color a little bit. A touch of brown. Get it nice and dark. There we go. Okay. And we're going to put another one. Let's put another one like this. And like this. Let's make him higher. But we're going to do something with this one too. Let's give him some bulkiness here. Just like that. End it right there. Okay. But watch. Right from the side. Right from the side. Right from the side. Go on in there. Bring this on out a little bit. Just like that. Push it out. Push it out. Just like that. Right from the side. And then we'll just circle. Just like that. We're gonna add some yumminess to this. a little later, but just like that. Now you got some covered by that mist. Okay, just like that. Let's take that darkish gray. I like that dark color, and we're gonna coat this. Let's make it a little deeper. That's all. Just make it a deeper gray. Let's get a little bit more blue. We're gonna really deepen that gray right there, just like that. I just want a deeper colored rock right in there, just like so. Smooth them. No fog on this one. This one's like right here in your face. Okay. You can add some points to them, make them a little more jagged if you would like. There. Okay, a little bumpy guy right there. Give him a nice little jagged edge there. Make him look more like a rock. See that? So now you got a rock that's in the fog. This one's being covered. Okay. All right. Let's take we're gonna take a look down here. You'll see what I'm doing here. We're gonna lighten some of that up just a little bit. Take a little white and some of that gray. Okay, and we're gonna get a nice thin roll of paint, just like so. Let me wipe it right off there. Nice thin roll of paint, color cross, just like that. Oh, we're gonna have to do that better. When you use a palette knife, you want that thin roll of paint, go directly up with it, bring it close to that edge. Okay, bring it close to the edge. All right, let's start our little zoom in process here for a second. And we're gonna come up around here. All right, let's start adding some mysterious little, let's draw it back. I think that's not in focus. Draw it back a little bit. All right, let's start adding cutesy little lines in here. Just little bits. Just little, just like that. Just you don't want to cover all of it. Just like that. Just a little bit here and there, like that. That should be more than enough. Get another swipe across, and you just want to just dabble, just touch. Okay. We'll bring some of that in here like that. Just a little bit here and there. All right. Now this one here is more or less in the shadow area. We don't need none over there. So let's go on this side with just a little pat, little touch. You just want some on the very edge. All right. You can bring it in a little bit if you would like. Just a little bit here and there. Let it scrape on across a little bit there. Bring some in further than the others. Okay. Got another swath of paint here. Got a bigger tree. Let's move this camera over one split there. All right, let's put some of that right on the edge there. Right here. Just sometimes you just need a little touch. You'll feel the paint when it starts to come off. All right. And you overlap a little bit so it doesn't look like your little toy soldiers or anything like that. You kind of, it's a bigger tree. You can give it a little love here. It's like that. You don't need too much. Trust me, you don't need too much of this stuff. Okay, I don't have enough on to really warrant any big changes there. All right, and we're gonna do the final guy right here. A little touch. All right, it's a little touch like that. Now remember, you got branches coming past some of these guys, so we're gonna highlight those too. Like I said, this video is not gonna be very long. It's, you have a little fun with it. That should be fine. Okay, for highlights for the branches you see out here, we're gonna use I think I'll use a script liner for that. I won't use the palette knife. So let's go back to our script liner. Add a little bit of water, because this paint's a little thick, believe it or not. Add a little water, maybe a little touch of white, a little more white, so you can accent some of these branches a little bit. Let's pull back a little bit there. And let's center this guy right here so you get to see all of what I'm doing. All right, almost like cursive writing. And you start highlighting some of those branches there. Twirl them around, just like that. And you're only doing the top end of these branches. Now doing the branches this way, you get to choose which branches are cutting in front of others, which ones are behind the others, okay? And you get some more. Now, if the paint starts getting too tacky or it looks like the background, add some more white. Main objective is to have these little thin branches stick out. Add to the moodiness of your painting. Now, doing the painting that's really relatively this simple. All right, it's just going to show you you don't have to add a whole lot of detail or anything just to portray a mood, basically. All right. Nope, you do not. Just like that. Oh, we'll come back in here. Oh, we're on the other side now. Just like that. Oh, we'll have this one come down across. We have that one there. We're gonna leave the lighter ones alone. They don't need it. Just like that. And we'll put one right here. Nice thick line there. We put another one there for this guy. Okay. Oh, let's create something extra with this one here, just like that. I don't think I need anything else. I'm gonna go back into my dark for one split second. If I can conjure it up here. If I can't, I just get some blue, get some brown, right on my liner brush here, because we got to continue the branches over here. Come on over there like that, and we'll get one wiggling over here like this, just like that. Come on down. Get a little bit of water. It's a little tacky. This is thick body paint. You need a little water to loosen it up. Get it flowing across there a little. Oh, let's have one kind of thick and aiming downward like this. And then you have one kind of circling across there, bringing it across the other branches. All right, we'll strengthen this one up a little bit there like that, and we'll come over here and strengthen that one up, and maybe that one there connecting. All right, let's put one on the side here like that, and have them come straight down and across. Have this one kind of wiggle around like this. All right, have him go back around. Just have him come around the corner like this. A little creepy thing happening. All right, we're almost done. We're just about at the end of this. Okay. So let's well, we keep it like that. We just pan it back down to the bottom. All right. Let us play with the rock patterns. Okay. I'm gonna put this brush right here. Okay. Let's have a little fun with the rocks there. Once again, we're gonna take a little bit of white. Does not have to be totally white. We'll take some of that light gray and we'll make a nice thin little path across it there. All right, I don't want it totally white, so I'm gonna darken it a little bit. But they will be highlights. They'll just kind of be grayish blue or whatnot. All right, and we're gonna take a nice thin swipe across. And we're gonna start highlighting these rocks with this thin bottle of paint here. And we're just gonna take it and once again lightly gonna bring it on across. We're gonna keep the back end fairly dark. All right, keep the back end pretty much kind of plain there, but we're gonna play around with all of this stuff here. Kind of snake it around there like so. I'm gonna get a little bit of that off of there. We're gonna share it with this fella right here. Boom, like that. Look at that. Very simple to do. Bring some of that all up in there like so. Okay. Same thing in here. We're gonna kind of mess around with the top. Okay. So we just snake it around, just bring it on around like that, and usually toward the top there. All right. Get a little bit more color, and we're just gonna play around with this one. Come around, and up around like that. Usually towards the tops there. You want to do all of that. We can have one. This one here doesn't need it back there, but anything that's really close, like this guy over here on the left, we can kind of wake him up a little bit more. Okay. Like I say, I would love to see quite a few of you guys emulate this painting. I think it's quite approachable, quite doable. I think so anyway. And we're gonna get a little bit of this white. Now this white is gonna be picked up by the gray that you've already put down. So it will, and you kind of stagger that color a little bit, like so. All right, just like that. Pop in a little bit there. touch right around here. So that's a light one. It's being picked up by the paint you previously put down. Okay, just like that. There. I think we're good for that one. That one should be fine. Popping a little bit of a glow right there. We'll do a part-time glow right here, just like that, and come up on the top. Yeah, have him circle around like this, and then we'll give him a little something right there in the front. Creepy, but you got that little sky blue color, so it kind of gives you hope. Okay, let's take our soft brush. Okay, and we're gonna establish distance even with the fog here. Let's do something here with this, and we're gonna take it and we're just gonna go in circles there, just like that. Circle, just like so. Obscure some of that rock back there. Okay, just see this, obscure some of that. Now you just included that big old rock right into the painting. You follow me? Let's get a little bit more right down here. We're just gonna play around with some light stuff. Put it into the rock a little bit. And obscure some of that rock edge. See this? See that? Don't be afraid to cover that guy. See how you just sent him way back there and the beyond? See that? We'll keep that one pretty sharp. That one there is kind of close to us. All right. But as you can see how easily you can just cover that guy up. All right. But look at that. Not very difficult at all. Let's come back and let's raise this camera up a wee bit here. Center it a little bit. Let's come back. All right. And we'll center it. There. Okay. All right. You see how you can do mood as quickly as let's get this brush here. Do mood very quickly. Let's get a little bit of water here. I'm gonna sign my name on it. If you like what you see, if you like the way I'm instructing, if you like it, period, hit that thumbs up button. Click that subscribe. Even share. I don't mind you sharing them if you feel that I have something to offer. You know, and if you don't, that's all right also. Let's see if I can make it 2 out of that. And I put a dot right here, and I put, you believe it's the 3rd month already from the time of me doing this anyway. It is now March. There. Okay. Let's put a brown frame on it. Let's see what it looks like. Now this frame is actually for another 11 by 14, but this is 11 by 15 paper. But anyway, in a brown frame, it will look like this. I don't know if you can see it very well. Okay. If you have a hard time seeing this, you're going to have a real hard time seeing the one that actually fits this frame. But in the brown frame, it will look much like this. All right. And as you see, the tree a little bit off the center does not have any type of shading or whatnot in it. But it doesn't need it because it's directly backlit. Okay. All right. I could have done the same with the rock down there, but it just, nah. I think obscured by fog is enough. Okay, black frame. This one actually fits the 11 by 15 that this paper is. And so, as you see, it is a perfect fit. Okay. But that's what it would look like with a pitch black frame. Okay. I got to get another frame with different colors so you guys can be able to see it better. But framed in dark, that's what it looked like. All right. So I hope that this very short video offers you some insights, some ideas on what to paint, how to paint it, how gradual colors from light to dark would look with any type of background. It's just forests are more recognizable. Okay, it is very achievable. 3/4 inch and then a 1/2 inch. Okay, really no glycerin. And when you get down to the bottom, you just fade out the bottoms. When it's in the light area, you just use a lighter form of the darker color. That's all it is. And you do the same fade and everything. And as far as the mist or fog, you would just do it in layers. That's how you build up your values here. Okay, see your light values there. You got a little bit of light value. You just keep building up and building up, and you can go as high or as low as you want. As you can see, one rock, even though they're the same distance, but this fella is covered a little bit in the mist. So even though you don't see the bottom, this rock is further in than this guy. This guy's the sharpest. Okay, he's got all the sharpness to him. All right. Okay. Well, there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I shall see you next time, and peace.